I'm Shannon Coffey, and this is not your mom's DIY show. This is Paint It Black, the alternative DIY show that kicks fruity crafts to the curb. And if I can make this crap, so can you. The holidays are here, and we all know the holidays are a great time for DIYs, but I get kind of bored. It just seems like everything's the same. It's so traditional. I'm gonna give you some creepy twists on some jolly classics. This year, instead of fawning over Santa like we always do, I want to pay tribute to the dark dude of the season, Krampus. Krampus is a half demon, half goat who punishes the children who've misbehaved all year. He's the anti-Santa who spreads pain and misery. So all of today's DIYs are gonna be to honor Daddy Krampus. An easy way to get your space ready for the holidays is just hang up a wreath. But this year, you can spread your lazy cheer with a Krampus wreath. To Krampusify your wreath, you're gonna need scissors, glue gun, red felt, acrylic markers, a box cutter, red crayons, a multi-purpose lighter, a brown poster board, a black wreath. Now, if you can't find a black wreath, just get a regular green wreath and paint it black. Did you see what I did there? That's the name of the show. I spray painted this one. Make sure if you're using spray paint, do it in a cool, nice area with airflow. Or if you're trying to burn out your brain cells, go for that. It will make spending the holidays with your family members a little bit more fun. And you're gonna need your favorite pic of Daddy Krampus for reference because we're gonna be drawing him. Step 1, get your Krampus cardboard daddy ready. Just do like a kind of like quick sketch and then cut out the overall shape. You're gonna need to make sure that his head is a little bit bigger than the wreath so you're able to glue it on later. Watch your fingers, don't slice your fingers. That's a quick song my mom taught me. And then pop your poppy out. He looks good. So these are his horns. Here he has his little demon eyes sketched out. This is his scruff. You know, he doesn't have time to shave. He's killing babies all day long. And of course, I had to add the Krampus tongue because Krampus is a freak. Step 2, fill him in. I'm gonna be using acrylic markers because I think that's gonna make the colors really pop. We have his green base. I'm gonna add a little bit of detail. You know, I think he looks good. I hope you guys appreciate the nice sores that I've put on his tongue from eating diseased children who had like the plague and stuff. You know, I don't want to stigmatize STDs. They're totally normal, but the thing with Krampus is he's not getting tested, and that's a no-no. Speaking of no-nos, let's move on to the next section. Next, we're gonna take this red felt and cut out 3 N's and 3 O's so we can spell out no, no, no. Those no-no-nos could be you saying no to the gross consumerist attitude of this holiday, or maybe those are the cries of the poor children that Krampus is ripping apart and jamming coal into their holes. Once the letters are cut out, you can begin to position them onto the wreath the way you want them with your Krampus head, and then you can glue them on using your glue gun. Another optional step is you can melt some red crayons over the wreath to make it look like droopy blood. And there you go, a beautiful wreath glorifying Daddy Krampus. If you want, you can totally add like raw meat on this so the smell of rotting flesh will keep unwanted people from coming. You know, like carolers. Now we've already paid tribute to Krampus's sexy looks, so this next DIY is gonna be all about his victims. Bad babies. They're my favorite. What you'll need to make these bad baby stockings? Scissors, glue gun, old black fishnets, barbed wire, miniature babies. If you're wondering where to get tiny little babies like this made out of plastic, the internet, or probably a creepy dude's basement. This is fake barbed wire that I found on the internet. Feel free to use some real kind if you want. An X-Acto knife, some handy dandy Sharpies, and holiday stocking. Not only are they decorative, but they also require additional gift giving. It's like that old saying, if a stocking goes up and it doesn't get stuffed, someone will definitely be snuffed. Take a regular stocking and cut up your fishnets so that you can start placing them over the red part of your stocking. The uglier it looks, the better. Krampus doesn't like pretty things. That's why he destroys them. Now let's grab our glue gun and glue that down. I'm gonna press this down with my bare fingers because I like feeling pain. If you get tired of burning your fingers, just grab one of those stupid babies and use that. Take that, stupid baby. Next up, you want to take either your X-Acto knife or your scissors and just kind of cut those stockings up how you please. I want to put a couple extra holes around here. So I'll also do some cutting around here. I want it to look like Krampus came by and was like, with his nails. Next up, your babies are gonna get glued down. If you burn yourself with some hot glue, don't worry, it makes Krampus happy. Position some of these babies upside down too, like they can't keep it together. They're falling down, they're flying off. Next up, we're gonna really trap these little suckers in with some barbed wire. I love this barbed wire look because it gives you that shiny holiday vibe, but it's also like, don't touch me or I'll cut you. That's so me. Great, now that I have my babies and my barbed wire glued down, I'm gonna go in and Sharpie some blood and sad faces on them. Bloody babies. Oh, look, he's real sad. Do you see that sad face right there? I'm gonna take my Sharpie and add some kind of like blood. Just make it look kind of like ugly and dirty up here. Like he's actually been dragging this stocking full of dead babies everywhere. And then on the top, you can write whatever you want. Your name, Krampus. Fun fact, Krampus can't even read, so he's not gonna know this is for him. And there you go, a 100% original Krampus stocking with all his naughty little babies waiting to get eaten. Yum, 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 yum. I can't wait to taste them later. One last way to welcome Krampus into your holiday zone is to lure him in with his version of Santa cookies and milk. And there you go, now you have 3 easy ways to darken down your holidays. Thanks for watching this episode of Paint It Black. If you happen to make any of these DIYs, make sure to tag us on Instagram so I can check them out. And don't forget to like and subscribe for Krampus, because otherwise he will come for you.